You know, we love having guests here
Yes, we
in the
do.
mornings.
So let's talk about the one that we have this morning. You guys, Atlanta gorgeous when I tell you that a change is on the way. We are currently in the middle of general elections. A lot of people are on the Democratic side, a lot of people on the Republican side. Whatever side you're on, the last day to register to vote is October 5th. We have somebody very important in the studio to talk to you about, number one, why it's so important, how registering has been going, and even an event that he has to make sure that you're able to register. Attorney Griggs, VP of NAACP, right here in Atlanta, please talk to us about registering and how important it is.
Yeah, registration is so important today in Georgia. We have a historic election, a governor's election, which will happen in November. We got to be registered by October the 5th. So if you aren't registered, please get out to register because it's very important. A lot of issues are on the ballot. Marijuana declassification, criminal justice reform, and of course Medicaid expansion. So it's a lot of issues that are on the ballot, but more importantly, reforming our criminal justice system and releasing individuals on without cash money bail is very important, high topic in our community that we got to deal with in this election.
100%. And I was actually watching the Trevor Noah show, and I saw Stacey Abrams, one of our governor hopefuls on the Democratic side, on his show, and she was sitting down saying that when the general election started, there were 500,000 unregistered voters right here in Georgia, and she was able to sway that and move it to now only being about 200,000 voters. And you were telling me out of the 500,000, 300,000 were black?
Yeah, we're purged. And so what purging means removed from the rolls because they hadn't voted in 2 consecutive elections. They were purged by the other candidate, Brian Kemp, who's the Secretary of State. So we have to be aware that purging of voters, meaning removing from the rolls, is happening in Georgia at an astonishing rate. We have to make sure that that doesn't happen. So it's important to get out to vote. Make sure you register.
You just brought up something a little crazy. You're telling me that another candidate has to physically go in to purge? So someone is doing this on purpose?
Yeah, it's called voter disenfranchisement because they believe there's voter fraud. So they're removing people from the rolls.
Wow.
And they're disenfranchising or taking away people's rights to vote.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. So listen, Atlanta, what if you know nothing about either of the candidates? Can you just do, like, really quick 2 things that we have to know about each of them?
2 things about each of them. Brian Kemp is about deporting illegals, rounding them up and moving them, and he's about closed borders and jobs. Stacey Abrams is about Medicare expansion and decriminalization of marijuana and ending cash money bail on the state side. So it's very important. If anybody's been in the criminal justice system, you have to pay a high bond to get out. She's offering a new program in Georgia to reform the criminal justice system, starting with ending cash money bail.
Thank you so much. Wow.